are now underway to possibly raise California minimum wage for fast food workers again. But could another wave of increases drive out businesses and workers out of the job? Many business owners around the state, including one right here in Fresno, are speaking up against the proposed idea, saying they are barely surviving as is. Almost a year later, and California's Fast Food Council is considering another potential minimum wage hike.
The living wage in California is over $27 an hour. So when we talk about folks making $20 an hour, they're still under the living wage in California.
In a recent meeting, business owners around the state oppose the idea.
The domino effect is real and inevitable. Proposing yet another wage increase would cripple thousands of small business owners like us. I strongly urge the council to reject any additional wage increases for fast food workers.
We are all starting to get into a hole where we're losing restaurants in California.
Javier Gomez, a Fresno business owner of Capriati's Sandwich Shop, stands by those opposed of another wage increase for the same reasons. He says he is barely surviving as is.
Knowing that we're going to have to take another increase on the minimum wage, we have to make some dramatic changes. Do we cut back on hours of operation? Do we cut back on our menu items and increase the menu that we remain?
More cuts to jobs, hours, and employees. He says a wage increase will affect those who it is supposed to be helping, and the cost of living will just skyrocket even more.
My current employees have multiple jobs. They said, I can't live just with 4 or 5 hours. I'm getting 3 or 4 days a week. I have to go out there and get another job.
Another issue was also brought up in the discussion.
The entry-level people are not designed to be able to have the livable wage because they need to have at least 40 hours of work. Restaurants don't have the luxury to give everybody 40 hours of work.
Research studies that have been conducted land on both sides of the aisle on this issue. One study says the minimum wage increase has a negative impact. Another study says it has a positive one. Gomez says,
all you have to do is drive up and down the street and you'll see restaurants closing. You'll see stores boarded up. You see vacant buildings, and that should be a really black eye to the community and a very eye-opening for anybody out there thinking the restaurant industry could support another increase on minimum wage.
Fox 26 News has reached out several times to California's Fast Food Council for comment about the discussion. It turned us down both times, but provided this following statement. It reads, "Thank you for reaching out again for your continued interest in speaking with us. At this time, we are unable to accommodate an interview on this topic. We currently do not have an additional information to share beyond what has already been made available." It also said there was no vote that took place at the meeting. However, the council does have authority to increase the hourly minimum wage for fast food employees on an annual basis, rounding to the nearest 10 cents. The council is scheduled to discuss the wage increase at its next meeting, but no vote is planned. And so more bad news for Governor Gavin Newsom since his $20 fast food wage law was signed in 2023. Reports show that California has now lost as many as 16,000 fast food jobs. That data comes from the new Bureau of Labor Statistics quarterly census of employment and wages just out of today. From industry employers, the data set is the gold standard for economics and has been trusted by even Newsom's favorite economists as a best on the ground look at a sector's economic situation. The data also includes mandatory reporting from all fast food establishments and covers the first 6 months since the law took effect.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.